Hello everyone, let's continue with chapter 7, array. So far we have learned how to define array and we have learned how to define the functions about the array operations like how do we shape the array, how do we sort array, and how do we shuffle array, and how do we copy array. And actually, in the real coding, we don't have to write the code from scratch like what we did in the previous lectures, because Java standard library already defined a class called arrays here. Let's open this arrays. Please open this link. You can get to this document. It's a document for class arrays. Okay. This class, there's nothing special. It's quite similar as what we learned about like math class or string class. Check here. There are many functions defined. One function is called binary search. We have learned how to do the binary search, right? We are trying to find out an array with binary search. And we give the array as parameter and the search key. Okay, it will return an integer represent the index of the target in the whole array. There's, if you notice, there's many binary functions defined, right? Do you remember? Still remember what's this called? It's called overloading, function overloading, which means we can use the same function name with a different function signature, right? So because we can pass the function with the different parameters or parameter data types. So the Java virtual machine will decide based on what parameter types or the parameter numbers to decide which function they're supposed to call. We call this one as the overloading. Okay. Next function, you can see there's a function called copy. Actually, this is this function will do whatever we have learned about a physical copy. Okay, it will physically to make a real copy instead of create a pointer. So if you pass, suppose I pass a integer array to this function and tell the function what's the length I would like to make the copy. So it will create a copy from beginning to the length, because we can get the sub array with a specified length from the original array. Another copy function is called copy of range, which means we can specify the starting point and end point in the original array to get a sub array. Okay, and you can see another one is called equals. We can use this function to compare two arrays, check these two arrays if they are same or not. It will return the Boolean data type, either true or false. Fill function, we can pass a function to this function, and which can fill the whole array with the specified value. Sort, actually, the sort function will let us to sort the array. If I pass a double array to this function, it will automatically to sort the whole array. Okay. Do you guys still remember what we have learned in last lecture? We have learned how to use bubble sort, selection sort to sort the whole array, right? By default, the Java arrays class it uses the sorting algorithm called quicksort. You will learn it in your data structure class or algorithm class. The last function is a little bit special. If you check the Java functions, almost all the Java functions, they do have this toString function, which can help us to convert the whole object into a string. Suppose if I pass a double string to this toString function, it will return a string, okay, contain the whole string information, but its data type is not a double of integer anymore. It's a string. Let's check how we can use this toString function. I gave you guys the sample code, so let's use this study the sample code piece by piece. Please open your IDE. Let's create a folder. Get into the folder. Let's create a new file. Check this code here. We were using getArray function to create an integer array with 10 elements. Okay, so we learned this getArray function in the previous lecture. So once we create this array, we can use toString because this function arrays.toString function will return a string. And this function takes array as a parameter. Let's run this program. If we run this program, you can see it will print out the whole string information. Actually, it's a string, not an array anymore, because we are using toString function to convert the whole array into a string. Okay, let's move on to next piece. It's called a sort. Let's copy the code here. So if I pass the array to the sort function, this function will sort the whole array in ascending order. Then I print out the whole array again. Let's check what happened. See here, this is the array before we do the sorting, and this is the array after we call the sort function. We can see the whole array has been sorted. Binary search is here. We would like to see if this function have the array. If this array has the target 3. Let's run this program. Okay, it will return -3. Negative value means there's no this value, no this value. Let's run this one again. You can see I have the 2, right? 2 means the target 3, the integer 3 is in the array. Its index is 2, right? Index 0, index 2, index 3, index 2, right? Okay, so the index of 3 in this array is 2. You can see in this array, I have the multiple 3s, multiple targets. It's okay, because this function will automatically to return the index of the first target. Okay. The next one is I can create the copy. Okay, you guys still remember how do we create the copy from the scratch, right? Okay, right now we don't have to. I just go ahead to copy. I'm using the copyout function to copy the array and with the length, which means I'm gonna copy the whole array to create another array called array2. And I can print out the array2. And let's do this one again. See here. This is a sorted array, right? And this is the array2. Okay. Right now, let's define two new array 3 and array 4. I gave both the same values. I would like to call the equals to see if these two arrays are same or not. See, I'm calling equals function, and with the two parameters, array 3 and array 4. Let's run this program. You can see it will return true because I give the same values to both arrays. Okay. Another one is called field. Let's check how field works. This sentence field, the function field takes the array as the parameter and a target, a value. I gave the integer value 10, so which means I'm gonna use the 10, integer 10 to fill the whole array 3. So let's run this program. You can see after I run. So this is array 3 because it has been filled by number 10. Okay, let's stop here.